What's happening, Muscle and Mind? For the last 3 months, I've been putting myself through a program that I titled the Vegan Athlete Case Study, where I'm attempting to track the change from an animal product diet to veganism and what will happen to my body as a bodybuilder. Now, it's no mystery that vegans can build muscle. They've been doing it for a long time. All you have to do is look around the internet and you will see that that is already a thing. But what I specifically wanted to track was the change from animal products to veganism, because I felt like that hadn't been done before. So I took a 12-week span, 90 days, a little over 12 weeks, to see what would happen to my body. So today we're going to be looking at the results of 2 BOD tests. They are body composition tests that tell me what happened to my fat percentages, my lean mass percentage, muscle, and other things, and also my overall weight. All right? So throughout this entire study, I have tried to be as transparent as possible. There's an entire playlist that this video is currently in that details everything I was doing, eating, trying to find. I even told you from the beginning, if I lost muscle, if I gained fat, I was ready and willing to report those results openly and honestly. Before I get to the results, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has been here throughout the entire study, leaving amazing comments on my videos, motivating me more than anything, because I feel like there's times when I would have quit, times where I wanted to stop a workout. I knew I needed to do more. I knew I needed to progressively overload, add more sets. I did it for you guys, and I did it for the study. I did it for the community. And yeah, just thank you guys for that. Before I went vegan, I was contemplating doing it for a while. And when I was contemplating it, I was asking questions, right? And this is one of the questions I was asking. This entire study has been about the questions that I was asking before I went vegan that I felt like the community could really benefit from. I felt like this information could help people that were in the same position I was. All right? So without further ado, let's look at the results. All right, so first, early April, we're going to be comparing our body fat and body fat percentages first. So my fat percentage from early April, before veganism, fat percentage is 8.3%, and I had 15 pounds of body fat. All right, I'm 5'10". You didn't need that. My test from the day, body fat percentage was 6.9, and my total body fat mass was 12.4 pounds. So my body fat percentage went down 1.4%, and my body fat mass went from 15 to 12.4. That's a decrease or deficit of 2.6 pounds. So I lost 2.6 pounds of fat throughout this study. Now, losing fat and building muscle at the same time is something that is hotly debated, right? So if I'm able to build muscle, given that I lost 2.6 pounds of fat, I am not just answering questions about veganism anymore. I'm answering questions about, can you build muscle and lose fat at the same time? So this has gotten even more significant right now. Looking at my weight from my first test was 182 pounds, 182.2 pounds, and my weight today is 181.4. That is a decrease in weight of 0.8 pounds. So I lost 0.8 pounds of weight, but I lost more body fat. That means something had to make up for that. I think you guessed it. My lean mass went from 167.2 pounds to 169 pounds. So I built 1.8 pounds of muscle, increased my lean mass percentage from 91.7 to 93.1%. So I set out. Look, this is a massive success for veganism in my opinion, because not only was I able to build muscle in a short period of time, I did it while losing fat, getting the most shredded I've ever been, feeling the best I've ever felt. And I'm just so damn proud that this went well, because I went into this morning not knowing what to expect. I was nervous. I'm sure you could tell I'm kind of excited right now. And if this would have went poorly, if I would have lost muscle, I would have been kind of down. But honestly, I could not have asked for better results. Of course, these will be on the screen so you can see the whole damn thing for yourself. And just so you guys know, I did everything I could possibly do to minimize testing error and increase the reliability and validity of these tests. So obviously, anytime you go into a body composition test, there is some room for error. What I personally did to minimize it was treat both tests the exact same. And what do I mean by that? The first test, right? The first test in April, I had a high carb day before the test. Yesterday was a high carb day before this test. I wore these Nike spandex pants in the Bod Pod the first time, I wore the exact same pants in the Bod Pod the second time. I've been fasting since 8 p.m. last night because that's the same thing I did the first time. My tests were at the exact same time in the morning. So I tried to remove any other barriers that might be a reason for some type of change. I tried to make my bloating, my just the way your body changes weight periodically throughout the day. I try to make everything as accurate and as similar to the first test so that the results actually were reliable. So this is not the only results that I'm trying to find out from this study. This is a big, significant one of them, but it is not the only results that I'm trying to find. I have a meeting with my doctor soon. I got my blood work done today as well. And I have to wait for those results to get processed and everything. So in the coming weeks, expect a video on what happened to my testosterone, what happened to my vitamin B12, what my doctor thinks of my health. I got an overall physical. I got a physical panel on my liver enzymes. I have elevated bilirubin, which they call Gilbert syndrome. My doctor thinks that even going vegan might normalize it. He has questions about my cholesterol. So I had a very great doctor who I wish I could shout out, but he doesn't want me to. He was as interested as I was in this entire thing. So there will be an interview with him coming soon. All right? So, Vegan Athlete Case Study. This is Muscle and Mind. Subscribe to the channel. Let's find some more shit out. Bye, guys. Let it go.